Hey, what's up guys? This is Falcons Nest 56. Just wanted to put my preview vid up. I said I would. As of right now, it's Tuesday, January 15th. Man, it's getting a little bit closer. Falcons, baby. Falcons all day long. NFC Championship game. Sunday at 3 o'clock. I really went through a lot of what I think are going to be key matchups. Obviously, I think everybody knows. You got for the 49ers, you got Kaepernick, Gore, Crabtree, Davis. They got a good offensive line, but I don't think it's anything we can't handle. Defensively, they're one of the top 5 defenses. Obviously they got who, in my opinion, is the best linebacker in the league, and Patrick Willis. But aside from that, no one really scares me except for Alden Smith. I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a lot of fun watching. I just hope they don't make it, a nail biter again, because I don't know if I can handle one of those again. Real quick, I just wanted to go through a couple things. The #1 key player for the 49ers I think the Falcons has to worry about. Is it Davis? Nope. Frank Gore? Not a chance. We shut down the beast. What makes you think we can't shut down Frank Gore? Michael Crabtree? I think we got him. It's so funny that the 49ers seem to be all over Crabtree now and love this guy. But if you don't remember, in 2009 when you drafted him, he didn't even want to play for y'all until y'all paid him what he wanted. Come on now. Defense. The Falcons put up 30 on the best defense in the league. The Seahawks were averaging 15 points a game allowed on defense. We doubled it. What makes you think we can't do the same thing on the Niners? Because there is no way that Carlos Rogers is going to cover Roddy White and Julio Jones. They don't even have a second corner, do they? I mean, who's their second corner? Is it C.J. Spillman, who had no interceptions all year long? Or Terrell Brown, who I think only had 1 or 2. Carlos Rogers, again, only had 1 interception all year. Not a chance. Like I said earlier, the only player on this defense that scares me is Alden Smith. That's one of my keys, is if our offensive line can hold up and keep, Alden Smith away from Matt Ryan. The #1 key player that the Falcons have to worry about, Kaepernick. Because let me tell you, this boy, what he did to Green Bay ain't no joke. Now, do I think he's going to do to us what he did to Green Bay? Not a chance. Ain't no way. But this dude is dangerous. He's a weapon. If we want to win this game, we have got to make sure we set the edges. Do not let him away from that line of scrimmage. If we let him outside the edges, if we let him get around John Abraham and around Corey Bierman, he's going to do to us what he did to Green Bay. But, last week I think we did a good job against Russell Wilson. We didn't allow him to really get outside the edges, but he did gash us up the middle. We have got to shore up the middle. Jonathan Babineau, Corey Peters, you got to step up your game. Because if we can step up the edges and set them up and not let him run the outside and not let him in the middle, then it's going to be on his arm the whole game long. And this dude does have a live arm. No doubt about it. He can fling it. So if we can make sure he doesn't run all over us and make him lean on his arm, I think we got a very good chance. Because we got Asante Samuel out there covering Crabtree. We've got Dante Robinson covering Randy Moss. And we all know Randy Moss likes to take plays off. I think that's well known throughout his entire career. Then you got Vernon Davis and Delaney Walker, two of the most athletic tight ends in the entire NFL. We have got to cover them. Those guys can both get vertical. They can go down the seam. They can go outside the numbers. We got to shore up the intermediate area. Russell Wilson threw 385 yards against us. Mostly, the dink and duck to intermediate passes. We cannot let that happen again. Because that almost lost us the game. So Mike Nolan, D-Block, all you defensive players, you need to step it up. Because this is the NFC Championship game. And if you want to win and you want to get to where you want to be in the Super Bowl, step up. Show everybody how good you really are. Especially against this 49er team, who everybody says is going to beat us. I woke up this morning to ESPN First Take, and Skip Baseless, like I like to call him, just cannot ride anyone else's dick more than he rides the 49ers. Now, watching ESPN, watching NFL Network, ain't nobody hardly giving us a chance. NFL Network yesterday did a poll, a text poll, about which quarterback, aside from Tom Brady, do you trust more in the playoffs? 2 picked Joe Flacco, which is really freaking funny, seeing as though Matt Ryan's 100 times better than Joe Flacco. And in second place, you had, obviously, Matt Ryan. But in third place, you had Kaepernick. 2 of the analysts, like I said, picked Joe Flacco. The other 2, who ironically are New Orleans Saints former players, Darren Sharper, Heath Evans. Of course, they're not going to pick Matt Ryan. If there's 2 haters of the Falcons, it's them. Every time Heath Evans is on NFL Network, every time Darren Sharper's on NFL Network, all I hear is hatred, for the Falcons. I don't think those 2 guys have ever said anything positive about the Falcons. But you know what? That's on us. We have to prove them wrong. Shut them up. Shut them up. And if you want to shut up all the other doubters, you got to show up, defense. You got to step it up, and you got to win. You're 1 game away from the biggest game of your life. And you know, to me it's really funny that all this media attention is on Ray Lewis, because he came out and said that this is his last ride. So all the attention's on him. But guess what? Tony Gonzalez, this is also his. He said way before Ray Lewis that this was his last year. Did he get all this media hype? No, of course not. You know why? Because he's on the Falcons. And everyone wants to disrespect us and throw us aside. Well, you know what? We're about to show up. And we're about to show up in New Orleans. Because all we have to do, like I said, is stop Colin Kaepernick. To me, that is the #1 thing. To me, honestly, I don't even care if we let Frank Gore run for 100 yards or not. We have got to stop Colin Kaepernick. 1 game away. Matt Ryan, the offense, the defense, and Sean Weatherspoon, you guys are leaders. You need to lead your guys. one game away from the biggest game of your lives. This is where you start your legacy. This is where you shut every one of those doubters up. This is where you earn respect. You got to win games like this. 3.5 point underdogs at home? You don't think that's going to give the Falcons motivation? All year long we've been underdogs, and guess what? We've won 13 games being the underdog. I can't wait till Sunday at 3 o'clock because I'm going to be watching. And right after that game, I'm going to come back on here, whether we win or lose. And here's the deal, Niner fans, all you Niner fans out there, if the 49ers beat the Atlanta Falcons Sunday, I will post a crow video in one of my wife's dresses. I'll wear a wig, I'll shave my beard, I'll put makeup on, and I'll eat crow in a dress like a woman. Because I'm confident in the Falcons. Am I worried? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. I think every Atlanta Falcon fan should be worried. I think the Falcons, deep down, need to be worried. Does that mean they can't win? Absolutely not. People had us doubting. You know, people said we couldn't beat Seattle. We did. People said we couldn't beat the Giants. We did. People said, you know, we couldn't, you know. ESPN at the beginning of the year, Mark Schlereth said that we wouldn't even make the playoffs. This is where you earn respect, Falcons. All day long. Like I said, if any one of you 49er fans want to accept that bet, just comment, message, whatever, let me know. I'll eat crow like a man. But if you want to make this bet, I'll wear a dress, I'll cut, you know, I'll shave my beard, I'll wear a wig, I'll wear makeup. Just let me know. Again, thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, comment what you think. Sunday at 3 o'clock, man. Can't wait. This is Falcons Nest 56. Oh, real quick, I just want to send some quick shout outs out. Sports Live in the ATL, Falcons Planet, oh man, can't remember your name right offhand. I think it's Kingbird 50 Cal, man. You're helping out a lot. Miss Jasmine, Air Falcon TV, G Simp. If I'm missing anybody out there, I'm sorry. But again, this is Falcons Nest 56, signing out.